While homemaking is surely the art of making a house a home, I ask you, do you find joy in it? I'm Kimmi, and this is the Cozy Little Cabin, where I make videos about homemaking on our homestead here in New England. And today we're talking about finding joy in homemaking. I am never more content than I am at home, especially here on this little homestead in the woods. And it might not be much to some, but to us it's everything. And I just wanted to talk to you today about how you can find joy wherever you are, in all the little things that you do for the people that you love. I think joy in homemaking means that you find contentment in what you're doing on a daily basis. I think the most profound thing a person can do is just make up their mind to be happy and look for the joy. Find the joy in things that you value and you think are important to you and your families. Everyday tasks here on our homestead might look different from your life, and that's wonderful because everyone finds joy in different things. For me, herbs are my deal. Homeschooling is my deal. It's fun for me to grow food and live in the country, live out with the trees and the water and the vegetables and the herbs, and grow my own food and raise my own animals. It's just a thrill to me. But there are also tasks involved in that. And like here, you see eggs that had to be collected and egg boxes that need to be cleaned, chicken coops that need tending, and work that needs to be done around the homestead that if I didn't take care of it, it just wouldn't get done. Now, while your tasks might look different than mine, and surely they probably do, I really feel like you can find joy in whatever little tasks you have going on and whatever big projects you might tackle. I really feel like it's all about how you approach things. Are you approaching things with the mentality that it's a blessing to have these days on this planet to do the work that you want to do? Maybe we just need reminding that it's a privilege to be here and that there is joy in knowing how important we are to the people that love us. The first thing I do before I get out of bed in the morning is I think about my day. And the last thing I do when I go to sleep at night is I think of the next day. And I try my best to get as much done as I can. But it's so much more important for me to enjoy the journey and just relish and enjoy in my home, in my things, in the clothes that I wear, to the apron that I don, to the work that I do, and the time that I spend with my children. It doesn't matter to me if I got everything as perfect as maybe someone else might. What does matter to me is that my family saw me make an effort for their sake and that they saw me enjoy myself while doing it. Now, not every day is going to look like that. I mean, it's just not. We're not perfect, and we're not always going to carry ourselves with stellar grace. But I think we should try. We all have those hard tasks to accomplish every day. Sometimes, we let things go and they pile up. Even though it's not in my personality to do that, I know what it feels like to just have something you want to get done so bad and you just keep procrastinating. And I think that robs us of our joy. I think procrastination makes it difficult to find joy in what we're doing. So I try really hard not to procrastinate, and it works sometimes. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Kimmi, come on. Homemaking is just a fancy word for cleaning up after people. But I disagree. I think homemaking is a chance, an opportunity to find joy in all the little things that we've been given. And I feel that if we don't take the time to enjoy it, if we just rush through everything instead of looking at it as an opportunity, I think we're missing something. What does the autumn season bring for your family? For me, it brings a lot of joy, but it also brings hard work and a sense of rushing to gather and to put it all away and to make it into something great, something that will last, something beautiful. And there's so much that needs to be done that sometimes I can feel like my plate is too full or that I'm a little bit overwhelmed. And I have to remind myself that this is the lifestyle that I'm choosing. It's the lifestyle that I love to live. And yes, I might get tired. I might be a little bit exhausted the next day after I work hard, but it's all going to come to an end soon, and the fruits of my labor will bring me joy in the winter season to come. What path will you choose? Will you choose a path that you design, or will you leave your feelings up to chance? Will you wonder if you're in the right position, staying home, or maybe even working and keeping your home in good condition? Are you worried that you're losing yourself, maybe, in the process? I hope not. I hope you find it in yourself to acknowledge that you are designing the life that you want to live. And every artist deserves a great set of tools. And I think the best tool you can have is your attitude and looking at things half full. I say, put those rose tinted spectacles right on, my friend, and look at things with a new way of seeing. There is just so much to be grateful for in the everyday. There is joy in the outdoors. There is joy in our cozy homes and our gardens and our kitchens and the tables where our family gathers. There are stories to tell all around your home, maybe of the herbs or plants you've planted, or in my case, the schoolroom that we built and the house that we have just taken so much time to put those final touches on. There's the food that you grow and cook and serve, and I am just so pleased that you're here to share that with me. And I hope that there is joy in whatever it is that you do. I hope that there is joy in simple things like a nice hot cup of tea. I know you always see me in videos making a cup of tea, and it never gets old. I love tea, and it's one of the ways that I reward myself for all the tasks that I do around the house. Is maybe I run around and I clean, but at the end of that, I have a nice steaming hot cup of tea to look forward to. And that little bit of hygge at the end of my day means a lot. So, what do you look forward to? What brings you joy? For me, bringing in the flowers from the garden and cozying up with a good book, smelling a delicious meal in the oven, which I am definitely going to give you the recipe for this roast chicken at the end of this video, so stay tuned. But doing those little things make me happy and make me feel good because I'm taking some time out for myself, and I'm making it important to just look around and enjoy what I have done and what I have created. And I hope you do that too. Okay, so now you're saying, Kimmi, what can I do? What can I do to find more joy in homemaking? Well, I'm going to give you some very simple tips. Here they are. The first thing you can do is to smile. If you smile, I am telling you, it melts away anything negative that could possibly be on your path. The second thing you can do is to find time for yourself. And if you don't have time for yourself, please make time for yourself. And the next thing you can do is to hug your husband and children. If you have children, find them, stop in the middle of the day and go hug them and cozy up with them. In this particular video, I gave my son the camera and he said, "Mom, wait till you see it in the end. Wait till you see your smile." And I just thought how beautiful that was, that he's watching me. He's looking to see how happy I am. So hug your kids, smile for your kids, hug your husband, thank him for all he does. And then I really feel like you will find your joy. So here is my roast chicken recipe. It is so delicious. I highly recommend you try it. All I did was chop up some ginger, scallions, and shiitake mushrooms. I greased a pan. I put some organic bone-in chicken in there, and I sprinkled some salt and pepper. Next, I just put some rose petal jam on top of the chicken, and I found this in an Arabic market near me, but I think sometimes you can find it in Persian and Indian markets as well. I've even seen a brand of it on Amazon. So put a little bit on top of each chicken, and then I spread some lemon juice and olive oil around and put my shiitake mushrooms all around the chicken. Then I put all my ginger and scallions all around the chicken as well. Now, I think this meal could be very versatile. If you don't like shiitake mushrooms, you could use a different kind of mushroom, or maybe you could even replace it with onions. Really, the options are endless, but the ginger is really what gives this dish its special flavor. I highly recommend you do not skip the ginger part. Next up, you're going to want to take your organic rose petals and put them all over the top of the dish. When you're done, you can add just a little bit more olive oil to coat them, but I really didn't use all that much. So once this is all done, you can just pop this in the oven at 400 degrees and let it cook until the chicken is golden brown. I hope you enjoy this meal. It was definitely a big hit in our household, and I hope you enjoy the autumn season. Fill it with beautiful food, family, and definitely joy in your homemaking. Take care, everyone.
Aw, what is it? Two squash baby?
Remember how you had to decorate the egg and carry it around? I think
Yes.
I should decorate my squash and carry it.